All right, it's preparing. Let's go. Got it. Let's hope that we have comments if people are watching.
Oh, we already got people out there. Yay.
I don't know who's out there yet, but I'm hoping we have comments. Okay, where are my?
So is it showing you on the side there?
Yeah, hold on.
I see what you meant.
Live chat. What do you see what I mean? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that you had the comment thing came up.
Oh, yes. So
I'm
going to go back and forth between two pages over there, but we're up. Oh, hi, Laurel. Hey, I do see a comment. I see a comment. Okay, good.
Yay.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know what happened last week. Never figured it out, you guys.
I think YouTube was just having an issue.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say is it must have been YouTube.
Anyway, if you're new, hi, I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dye and on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook.
And I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And together we are Hurley's Hand Dyed.
So, and we are on what, Facebook?
Right now we're on, oh yes. On Facebook, we have a Hurley's Hand Dyed page.
Okay. Yes.
Just trying to make sure I'm clicking on buttons over on the other side too to see what I can see. Just to see how many people are here and what's going on. And
let's go with your last 2 weeks first, because you had some eventful things happen.
Yeah. Well, are you talking about at school?
Yeah.
We had our first week of school. Well, actually, I just ended my second week yesterday. And the Friday of the first week of school, we had a lockdown. But hey, it counted for our lockdown drill for the quarter. We don't have to do a lockdown drill now. Because a student decided to bring a BB gun to school that looked like a pistol.
Oh, just a BB. I mean, that's
but it looked like a pistol.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can harm people with a BB gun.
But
it's a felony to have any firearm on campus. So, yeah, that wasn't good. We were at school until 4:45. We normally leave at 2:12. So I had the same kids for an extra 2.5 hours, but it was a modified lockdown. So at least the kids could talk quietly, but they could talk. We didn't have to hide in a corner like you do for a normal lockdown. So that was good.
When you hide in a corner for a normal lockdown, do you have to sit there for 2 hours if they don't call an all clear?
It's for safety because they don't want the perpetrator, if there's a perpetrator, to see or hear you. So you hide in a corner away from the windows and away from the door.
Oh, okay.
For safety's sake. And then Wednesday,
wouldn't they know you were in there anyway?
No, because all the doors are always locked and shut.
Oh, okay.
They're always locked and always shut. That's a safety thing. No questions asked.
Okay.
Sure. Laurel, it wasn't. Laurel said, I bet it was still scary. I don't know. I mean, I tried to play it cool for my kids because I knew what was going on. But you want to keep your cool because I don't know what students they're searching for, so you want to pretend like you don't know what's going on. Oh, something's happening. I don't know what it is. But the modified lockdown, so, we don't have to hide. So it's not as scary, but yeah, like they were texting the teachers. We kind of knew what was going on, but not really. And yeah, but then Wednesday, President Biden was apparently in Belen and he went to our school district. So we got out 30 minutes early because his motorcade blocked all the roads in town, like all the roads in town. Belen's not big.
He flew from you to here to Salt Lake. He came from New Mexico. And I don't know how it went here because I don't watch the news. Jeffrey does. Jeffrey, did they mention anything about how the Biden thing went here? When Biden was here? Were there any incidents? Oh, okay. He just talked to the veterans. Nobody shot him. Nobody shot him.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
this time. So anyway.
And then we closed on our house in Alamogordo on Thursday officially. So we're done there. And they just told us Thursday night, actually, they pushed us forward. I guess he's our rep at the builder, told us they were looking at the 31st, and then Friday morning we got emails from our person who does our underwriting, and she put the 31st as our closing date. So he's like, oh, okay, I guess it's a go then. So instead of closing on the 7th, we're closing on the 31st.
So what day of the week is the 31st? Is that a Friday?
It's a Thursday.
A Thursday. Oh, good. Okay. Okay.
So
And
we'll
then-
have to go over after school. We'll have to plan the closing at like 4-ish. We have to do the final walkthrough, and then we do our closing paperwork, and then it's ours. So, yep. So that's exciting. We
Yeah,
will no longer be in this little 1-bedroom.
Right.
It's okay. It's cozy, but I mean, all the stuff that couldn't go in storage is in here with us. So it's a little cozy. Yes. All right. So what about your 2 weeks?
Well, I've been preparing for my advent calendars. I've been working on that. Let me tell you, just winding them, after you dye them, and winding them at my back. So I'm trying to do that in spurts. So that I sold my first silk scarf today.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it was my favorite too. Isn't that funny how it was the Young Love, which was the black and red? You know how I like red and black. So yeah, so it's a pretty one. I got it shipped off. Not much else. I got I got all the dragons and yarn club shipped
Oh,
out. Why?
Has everyone gotten them?
Everyone's gotten theirs. I checked.
Okay.
They all got them by yesterday. So
Okay.
this is the dragon, and I didn't end up making myself one of the yarns, but they are green and blue and purple, and I ended up using 6 colors on this one just to get all because this is a silk, and so the colors go, different.
Well, because it's a tricolor filament. So depending on the direction the filament shoots out, it makes it a different color.
So can you see the green? And yet, if you look at it this way, it's purple and the tail. But yeah, so this is what the first one is out, and it's a crystal dragon. So the next one won't be a crystal dragon; it'll be a different one. Whatever Amber picks, we will do.
To be decided, TBD.
Yeah. And so she's like me. We're last minute people.
Jill's on here. She said she's got hers, but she hasn't opened it yet.
Oh, Jill, I'm sorry.
Well, she hasn't seen. You don't have the yarn to look at, so she didn't see the yarn.
No.
Laurel, yes, I am building, by the way. Thank you, Jill. And Jill says hello to everyone. And Maritza's Yarn and Crafts is on. Hello, Maritza. Welcome.
A nice
Sorry
book.
about the spoiler alert.
Yes, I'm sorry, Jill. Everybody else has gotten here. Yours I saw was delivered today, I think. And I thought I saw your little podcast where you were in the car driving in. I thought, okay, she'll pick it up on her way in and open
Bless
it.
you.
So, but that's all right. I know you usually do a podcast too when you open it. So
She said, it's okay. I love him.
one of the girls said her and her husband and her son are fighting over it. So she's going to have to make sure she's in, 3 more times to make sure she gets 3 more things. Another girl said she's saving them for her daughter for Christmas. So that part she's doing the yarn herself. But yeah, so it's just kind of a fun club where it's not just your club. You're actually can have family members waiting for stuff too. So and even little girls like dragons. I love dragons. So yes, that's fun. So that's it. I've been kind of working. I've got a sale going on, Jill. I've done 40% off all my worsted, and then 30% off my silk and my sparkle. I'm trying to get those down so that I can do a whole new batches in different colors. So, I thought, well, we'll just have it lasts till the end of the month. Then they go back to the regular price. And I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I did reduce my prices to $25 a skein instead of $28.
Okay, are you moving your computer around?
Yeah.
You're gonna make us dizzy.
I
I can see this going.
But anyway, so I got a lot of that going. I'm trying to, like I said, trying to weed get rid of some of this stuff that has been there. Well, like I said, I put it all on, and some I've just listed in the last month or two, but I thought I'm just gonna, the way Etsy has it set up now, it's so hard to run a sale and go in and not list certain yarns of the worsted. You have to, they have a spot where you can put in the name of the yarn, but then it wipes it out and it doesn't pull it up. So I don't know what's going on with them, but I did notice, I complain last time about Etsy taking the descriptions and putting them, when you went to a picture, the descriptions, you had to look underneath all the reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess enough sellers complained it's back to the normal where it's just right on the side. So, and people were complaining. People were getting things saying, you don't have any descriptions on this. What, what size is it? What colors are in there? And it's because they dropped them beneath all the reviews, which I don't know why they went to that, but they did try that out. So they're trying a lot of things out, I guess. Etsy always is, but it's still the easiest to do.
Really quickly, Jill says she'll open hers tomorrow on her Sunday live.
Okay, good.
And someone stepped on one of the boys' dinos. I can get you another one. I actually was going to show you today. I have this little wobbly table I'm on. I have set up one 3D printer and I've been printing a few things while I've been here. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I've been printing. So if you need one, let me know. And I do have my label printer here so I can do shipping stuff. I went and got it out of our storage shed. So I had it. I had to pull it out to send your dragon's mom.
Oh yeah. And
I knew where it was. It was in the storage shed here because we have a little one here with a few things in it. It wasn't in the big one in Albuquerque, thankfully. So I can print and ship stuff if I need to.
Yeah, well, good. Yeah. You have that little pink printer. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, my little thermal printer. I have that. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
So let's see. Whips. I have one whip and it's a diamond painting whip.
Oh, yeah, I have a whip too. A diamond painting.
This one I've been working on, my 2 dragons in the library. I got a little bit more done.
Oh, good. You didn't have that on the last show, did you?
I hadn't worked on it since we went to Utah.
I don't think you showed it as a start.
Yeah. No, I started it in June when we went to Utah. I brought this smaller rounds because it was easier to work on. And then I hadn't really worked on it since then. I had only done like that top row. So this much I did here. I had to sit on the ground with my TV tray here.
Oh, is he on a crystal ball?
He is, and it's called Dragons in the Library. It's hard to see the little thing, but it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, that I can see.
One's on books, and there's some flowers in there.
So was that a diamond art one, or was that a?
Yes, this was. Remember my mystery box?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was that one. Okay.
Now I know. One that was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna put it up in my classroom, so it'll be nice in my classroom. So that's really the only whip, and then I've got some 3D printing. And by the way, if you guys want to do Diamond Art Club, my link is in the description. You can get a small discount, and I get a small percentage back.
Finder's fee. I think it's
like 15. What?
Finder's fee.
It's not a finder's fee. I am what is it called? Oh shoot, affiliate. I'm a Diamond Art Club affiliate, so I get an affiliate fee.
Right.
So like 15%.
Mine?
Yes.
I had only done like the bottom little bit, didn't I?
I think so. But you got some more done, yeah.
More. Oh, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, but I did start. Where's the little corner? I was gonna try and start on this because when you get in the middle of the thing, it's hard to. But I did notice something, and I wondered if you ever had this happen.
What's that?
This right here, it's not sticky.
Oh, at all?
That's sticky, but this part isn't at all.
I know that can happen sometimes. I have heard people say like a hair dryer can reactivate the glue.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, Diamond Art Club does sell glue. And there's also Glue Dots brand that's Diamond Dots brand.
Okay, that
They
I could
get it
like
like Joann's and
yeah.
Hobby Lobby, I think.
okay.
Like
'Cause
you
I
put it
think
on over that spot and then
remember
let it dry.
on my big tiger one. Remember I said there was a spot up on
Yeah.
then I haven't gone back to him yet, but I want to this is my only Halloween one I have. So I
Mhm.
want to get it done because it's so pretty. So
Well, because it's going to be Halloween before we know it. I mean, we're already
I know it.
a fourth of the way through August. Well, almost a third of the way. No, we're past a third of the way through August.
No, yes. Yes, the 10th would have been a third. Yeah, almost
Yeah.
halfway.
That's crazy.
Yes. I'm just so I'm sitting here, you guys, playing with my diamond.
I'm like with your dragon. I have mine to the right of me. I'm like, don't play with them. Don't play with them. Don't touch them.
When we first started this, I wore mine. They will because they are kind of, being
They
kind
stick a little because of the filament. The plastic will kind of stick a little bit to fabric.
So anyway, he's so cute. He's so cute, you guys.
He
So
is
I
so
don't
cute.
like him. So
Here. Want another one?
yeah.
Well, because remember, I made 20.
No,
Oh, it's
Yep.
okay. It's okay. Because these are
you
they don't know how
froze.
much. What?
You froze up there for a minute.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
So are you going to set up at any shows? Did you find out any shows that are up there? Or any?
No. We found the swap meet, which is right across from us. But it's just swap meet. I mean, it's not.
Right. I know they have a big one in Albuquerque. I looked at not a weekly one, but a big Christmas one.
Convention
A Christmas
or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
So
But
for arts and
they're
crafts.
supposed to have a Belen farmers market, but we haven't been able to find it yet. And I think they have a few farmers markets. They have like 4 up in Albuquerque.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know how anybody can grow any food there. There's no water.
I am right next to the Rio Grande. Thank you. You
The
froze
Rio
up.
Grande's down farther, isn't it? The
No,
Rio
we're
divides New Mexico and Texas, and you're in the top.
in part of it, but it's with the Rio Grande is here in Belen.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're only like 75 miles away from Santa Fe.
Oh.
90 miles away from Santa Fe. Well, Dave just yelled.
You.
But yeah, so I mean, we have the river here. It was totally dry a couple weeks ago because they had pulled all the water out of it for irrigation, but now there's some water back in it again. But
they do that?
Mm-hmm. That's how they grow crops. Irrigation.
In the middle of the night last night, I forgot to ask Jeff if he heard it. Oh my gosh, the thunder was so bad, it shook the whole house. We had about 5 or 6 big thunderclaps, and then and I think it rained. I think we got a little rain.
We've been getting rain every night around, well, it depends on the day. Some days it starts a little earlier, but it's monsoon season. So we've been getting, yes, Jill, Dave is here. He's in the living room watching TV right next to Did you hear him?
Said something.
He said, "Hi, Jill." Yes, he is here. He's in the building.
Last night, Jill, you'll get a kick out of this. Last night I was in this bedroom and I was doing, because my air conditioning unit is in the kitchen, my legs get so cold. So I've moved into this other bedroom and I was doing some TikToks or something. And Jeff came in and he says, "Aren't you going to come in here and watch Jill or something?" He said he needed to hear her voice.
Robin said they had it up there too, by the way.
Oh, did you? Okay, so I wasn't dreaming it.
Oh no.
Maybe I was dreaming it, because it was not a rolling thunder, just a thunder, just
like a clap.
Yeah, it was weird, but about 3 or 4 times.
Robin said it was clear on the weather app and then they got a sudden thunderstorm. That's kind of how it's been here. It doesn't show that it's going to rain, but then that night we had a horrible rain shower.
Yeah.
But it doesn't show up. It's not in the forecast.
Yeah, Jeff says my weather app is always wrong because I'm with Apple. I have an Apple phone.
It just depends on where they check the weather,
I know.
on where their little tower is. Because right now it says here it's 89 degrees and partly cloudy. It's been comfortable today. We only had a high of 89.
And ours is 83 and mostly sunny.
Yeah. But it was cool today. We were out and about and it was like, it
Not
felt
bad.
cool and we had a breeze with it too. It was nice.
Well, we're done having that July, the weather where we hit over 100 so many days of the, supposedly it was the hottest July they've ever had. So
It was hot here
before
too.
history. So yeah, so but here I got cat hair floating around. I think. Ugh. Anyway,
The AC in my classroom doesn't work either.
oh,
As the day progresses, it's hotter and muggier
so you
because
have
all
each.
swamp coolers.
Oh, you guys have swamp coolers. And that each room has
think-
their own?
I share it with one other room. So kind of like I did in Alamogordo, there's two rooms on one pump. But
Ah.
so the compressor works because I'm getting airflow, but as the day gets hotter outside, the air gets hotter because it's pulling in the hot air from outside.
No, okay. That's
So in the
what,
morning it's comfortable, but
I have a swamp cooler here.
mhm.
Anytime it gets over 90, you might as well not even have it. It's more like a fan. Yeah.
But
and
in
that's how they
in
don't
all the other classrooms, like in one of, it's cold in like in a couple of them. These are industrial swamp coolers.
Are you on the sun side of the building? Did you get the afternoon sun? Yeah.
Well, we get sun pretty much all day long, honestly, on my side of the building.
Oh, okay.
Like the way our building is faced, it's pretty much coming in the whole day long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Jill said they call those popcorn storms.
Oh,
They
okay.
pop up.
I know they're still having lots of heat in Texas where Jill is. So,
Mhm. I know. Yeah. Do you want me to show what since I have my one printer going in my
Yeah.
Tokyo treat box, do you want me to show the things I've been printing?
okay, let's see them.
Okay, so not Fire Floozy. Flexi Factory, he's one of the guys I have a Patreon to. He's released a couple of new designs, and one of them I've kind of taken it upon myself. As I meet new people at the school, I give them one of these as a gift to kind of set me apart. And they are hammerhead sharks. So it's a shark, but it's got a hammer head, like a hammerhead.
A hammer. Okay.
Hammer. So I've been printing a lot of these. I can do like 4 to 6 at a time. So I have some that are the same color. So like, but this one, see, this is from the same roll of filament, just a different spot of it. But they're so cute. And I did all the mythical creatures from another person I follow who's Patreon. It's Choon's Factory. She's got Mothman. It's Mothman. A Loch Ness Monster, Little Nessie, Bigfoot, made in blue Bigfoot, Chupacabra, which in New Mexico, everyone knows about Chupacabra.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Mexican thing. Flexi
Chicken
Factory
eater.
also,
Chicken bloodsucker. Bloodsucker chicken. Chicken bloodsucker. Something like that.
no, goat sucker.
Goat sucker. Goat
The goat
sucker.
sucker. Okay, and then
A hand?
it's a steampunk hand. And it actually opens. There's a little opening inside. You can put a little, like I could have this in my bag with like some ibuprofen in it or Midol in it. And store a little bit, just a few things in there. Speaking of that, I've made some little tiny storage containers. And these are actually made to go with soda bottle caps, but you can also print your own cap to go with it too.
Oh, okay.
So I have 3 different designs. I've done a regular sided design, like I don't know what to call that, like diamond sides.
That shorter?
What?
That one looks shorter than the other one.
No, they're the same size.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
This one has openings in it. If you put something in that needs air.
That was a garbage can design.
What?
The silver garbage can designs.
Oh, kind of, but it's open completely. So like you can put air in it. Well, not put air, but you know what I mean. I did a phoenix.
Oh, did
But
you?
he's not the right color because I didn't have the right color when I did him. But he's purple.
Oh,
And his arms move. And he's so cool. And I love these ones that are print in place. So he prints flat. Our home builder, there, we stopped by there yesterday and I gave them a hammerhead shark as a thank you for moving up our closing because we want to get in sooner. And they asked us about rhinos. So I actually had a rhino design because that is the builder's what's not
Logo?
Yes, logo is the rhino. So they might order some from us. They like to have they get a monthly allowance for things to give out to people like snacks and stuff. Oh, look, another color for the hammerhead shark.
Oh,
Turquoise. One of the designers I follow designed some Chinese takeout boxes. This is the same guy who did the milk cartons.
Does
And
that
he had what?
do the lids close?
No, it's just
Okay.
open. But he designed inserts like he did for the other one, so you can put like discs in it and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So you can make it for storage. What else? Let me see if there's anything else that I didn't show you. No, I mostly have hammerhead sharks in here.
I thought you made some dinosaurs, or you haven't made them yet.
No, I said I can make her some if I need to.
Okay.
Oh, another new color. It is pink, but it's got darker pink flecks in it, almost like a pink marble.
Oh, okay.
And then a green marble. I'm going to show you my different new colors that I got.
Oh,
This is
pretty.
the cookie cad. But we have like 60, I think we have 60 employees ish at our school. So I want to have those hammerheads on hand as I meet people. It's kind of like my calling card or my business card at work because I've sold some this week too because of that.
Oh, you
Because
did.
I gave people a head. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing with my one printer that's been going.
How's school going? Your school.
I'm in the middle of trigonometry and pre-calculus, and it's harder. My brain hurts. I actually did it for like 3 hours today, and I have to do some more tomorrow before I meet with my mentor because I had a goal this week to finish to a certain section. I'm so close, but last week I didn't do a lot. I took my pre-test and then I started the first chapter, and my mentor is really cool because she knows, we started school, we just moved, and we're trying not to push it, but at the same time, I want to go fast. So, but I'm going okay. It's just trigonometry and pre-calc because I never took trig and pre-calc in high school or college.
No.
So a lot of these things I'm not familiar with, like sine, cosine.
You don't need that when you're doing show tunes. Musical theater.
No, I took problem solving. That was my math credit in college. That's what I needed for my associates. I only needed one credit, and so I took problem solving. Which I'm gonna take problem solving again, a different one, but yeah.
I thought you tested out for math.
No, I tested out for English.
Oh, you tested out for
Took
English.
the AP test for English.
Okay.
So I didn't have to take college English when I went to college.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to show off that you've been doing? Besides, you did your club
because they're my advent calendars. I can't show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else you can show. Yeah.
No, I'm looking around. No, I didn't do any. I haven't done any silk scarves this week because
Okay.
I've been doing the advents, trying to. And I mean, you guys, I have until I think I ship them out November 5th. So I have plenty of time, but Amber knows when I start a project, I want it done, knowing that it's done. You should see I have the boxes over here, and the first set is done. I added 10 more to my group, and I'm down to 5 of those. I have 5 left. So, I like to, and these are all ready to go except for I have to make the special thing and the yarn, the special yarn, for them. So, but they're all in their little pouches and all that stuff. So my wrist was hurting one day, and I said to Jeff, I don't know why my wrist. And he says, because you're shoving those things in the pouches and holding on so tight. I said, oh yeah, that could be it.
That could be it.
I mean,
that could be it.
240 of them, just one day, so. But anyway.
So.
And if you haven't joined my Autumn at the Castle, I still have a few positions and a few spots left on that. That closes, that ships out September 5th, I think. So you have plenty of time to make stuff for October. So, but, and then our new Dragons and Dungeons or Dragons and Yarn is up for August. It's funny, really, because it's never up for a whole month because I don't like to put them up until I've shipped the other group out. So I don't get confused. But so, but it is up. So if you like that. So, and if you've not been in it before, it's not something you have to be in every month. It's you join the months you want and you just have fun with it. So, but, and is Amber gonna do it? No, probably not, huh?
What?
An advent calendar with your little animals.
Not this year. Not, excuse me, not this year. I have too much going on right now. Yeah. We did talk about it, but I mean, with the move and with new job and the master's degree, it's a lot going on.
Yeah. I know it's gonna, once you get into the house, you still have to unpack everything. And that's the problem. That's never as fun. And you have less room than you had in, not in Alamogordo, but in
Blackfoot.
In Blackfoot, you had that extra full basement, you know. So, and then you had to pack all that stuff. So, yeah, it's sometimes hard when you start getting down to a smaller homes.
Yeah, we just got spoiled in Blackfoot with how much space we had there.
Yeah,
we really did.
Yeah, you did.
It is what it is.
That's right. Because I don't even know if they even build ones with basements in New Mexico. Have you seen any houses? Did you, when you were looking at houses?
No basements, no. They just said no basements. The ground is really hard here.
Well, it's the drainage. It's usually the drainage that they don't do and basements because it's all cement. And if it doesn't drain well, you'd have it soaking into your cement. And so I was raised in Montana. Almost every house there has a basement. You know, that's just how Montana is. Now, I don't know now with all the new homes that went in, but when I was growing up, everybody had a basement. That's where we roller skated in the winter in our basement. So, you know, but everybody had a basement. And then when we went to California, they didn't. And then when we moved back up to Washington, they did. All the houses up there had basements. Ours didn't because we bought a brand new one and they were stopping building basements at that time. But so, yeah, and you don't remember that house. You was just a baby.
Washington, I do remember.
Up to 5, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember Washington. I remember the split level house in Washington. Yeah. I remember our battleground house too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. I remember that one. Then I remember the one in Vancouver too.
Yeah, and that one had a basement. That one had a basement.
But it was a split level. Like it was you walked in either direction.
Yeah, they built it into the hill like. So only this way because upstairs, which was you know,
upstairs was the living room and kitchen, and downstairs was the bedrooms, except for your bedroom upstairs, right?
No, Christy and Robin.
Was yours downstairs?
We were downstairs, you and I and Jeff.
Okay.
I mean, us, and then, but the kitchen upstairs, although it was, when you walked in the first level, it was there, but to go out, when you went out the back door of the kitchen, you were up. You had to go down.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So it was it was built into.
I remember having my 5th birthday in that house before we moved.
No, we took you to Rocky's. Your 5th birthday was at Rocky's Pizza.
No, I think that was my 4th birthday because there was people at our house for my 5th birthday before we moved.
Oh, was there? Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. We have pictures of it somewhere too. There. But
well, I don't know where all my pictures have gone, but
they're behind you somewhere.
No, not anymore.
In the closet.
Is Robin out there still? I gave them to Robin because she was going to go through them and look. And remember, after you got married, because you went through and pulled out pictures for your wedding.
Yeah.
And then, But I do have all the old pictures that Mother had of all you kids she saved everything. So, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jill does say basements are cooler too. Yes, they are.
Yeah, I
They're
remember
good for how
yeah, when I was a kid, many summers when it got too hot, we would eat in the basement. My mother would make cold cut sandwiches and we eat downstairs. We had a table down there and we eat in the basement.
In your bedroom?
No, we had a big family room down there. We had
Oh,
a
okay.
family room, we had a ping pong table. And then in the family room, we had a pool table. And it was a big basement. And then my bedroom was down there. And then the laundry room, which also had an old-fashioned a wood burning stove in it. When the people that built our house, they lived in the basement while they were building the upper level. So they had that's what kept the whole basement warm for them.
Oh,
And
okay.
then when they built the top, they couldn't get it up the stairs. So they had
Oh.
to leave it there. And it even had the side tank, but that you put water in and it heated the water up while you were baking stuff so that you
Oh.
had hot water. Yeah, it was a really old, what do they call that black stuff? They make pans out of it.
Cast iron.
A cast iron stove, a big old one. As far as I
Robin
didn't with this.
Robin said she only has one sleeve of the pictures. You should have a ton.
I don't have any. I have none.
They're in your closet. They're in your
Oh,
closet.
they are in my closet.
Yeah, that's where they were. They're in your closet in the red sleeve things, right? Or brown. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in there.
Yep. But nope.
Robin only has one.
Okay, well, she's got one. Hold on to him, Robin, because you might have the only ones of you guys. Although now that Mother gave me, I do have more. I have books of them, because I used to back in the day when you got your prints printed. Jill might remember this. You got two for the price of one, and so I always sent Mother everything I took pictures of. I sent Mother a picture.
That wasn't that long ago they did that. They did that when I was in high school and college. You got double prints like through the 2000s.
Yeah, now they don't even do that. Nobody even gets their pictures printed.
Well, sometimes they do.
Yeah,
for wedding announcements and stuff.
That's true.
And Christmas cards.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
do you have your cat lady box?
I do. I have my cat lady box. Who's the dragon? I only have a couple more coming, I think. I'm not sure, but here you guys go. My cat lady box.
Yes, which we love, which is so fun.
Can't see Coco. She should be in here any day. Okay. Here's the cute little postcard that always comes with it, and it says what's on it.
It's like Lisa Frank. Reminds me of Lisa Frank designs.
I know, and it's not. It is Hurley's share pictures.
Okay. It just reminds me of the Lisa Frank designs from the
she
80s.
does the different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
The first thing we're gonna get is kind of there.
Oh, it's a water bottle.
Lady water bottle. Mm-hmm. And this one, remember the last one they sent us was plastic.
Yes. Oh, that one's a metal one.
Yes.
That's nice.
Got it. See the cat?
Mm-hmm. It really feels like a Lisa Frank themed. that just feels like a Lisa Frank design as well. Is it a twist top?
Yeah, it is a twist. At first it didn't feel like it was.
It's a nice water bottle to take with you when you go hiking, Mom.
Yes, when I take long walks on the beach.
Mm-hmm. Along the salt at the Salt Lake.
Right. I've never been to the Salt Lake. Oh wait, I can't say that. Me and Mother went up there. We went to the castle up there. There's a
Salt Palace.
Yeah. Did I ever take you there? Did you ever go to Salt Palace? Anyway, this is the first kitty cat toy.
Mom, do you see what it says on it?
I'm surprised she's not any.
Potty mix.
Potty mix. Potty mix.
Yes.
Okay. And a telephone.
An old school telephone. Hey, Mom, do this with it. It's like a mustache.
Okay. Oh, I think we got sunglasses.
It looks like it on the tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't get into them though, because it's got that. They put it across the top.
Sorry, I'm yawny tonight.
I know. Okay. Ooh, they feel like they're pretty good sunglasses.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, they're very 80s. They're very retro. Oh my gosh. Dave, come here. Keep them on. Okay, I want to show my husband your cool new sunglasses. Because they're fancy. And they kind of match your shirt. Turn your head a little.
yes, they do.
They're purple, like your shirt.
Oh, those are fun.
Those are from the cat lady box.
Ah.
Do they say anything on them? Like cat wise, or do they have cat paws or anything on them?
Cat lady. Cat lady. Let's see if they'll go with the glasses.
They look like they're big enough. They do.
If they slide down my nose, but
They're
yeah,
fancy. Those
and this
they're
is
fun.
Cat lady. It
It
says
feels
I'm supposed to
like
get
very
a-
80s and 90s themed.
yes, I think so. And I get I get a pin.
Oh, like an enamel pin? Oh, a pen.
Got 5 colors on. I have a bunch of colors.
Oh.
I got 5. It's a 90s throwback pen.
Okay.
Pen.
Yep.
So must be from the 90s.
Okay. Yep. Lisa Frank is very 90s.
Remember, she used to be my favorite. Do you remember when I used to look for mugs from her? Yeah.
They had Lisa Frank mugs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have 2 in there. You want to see
Lisa
one?
Frank.
Huh?
Yeah. Go. That's not Lisa Frank. That's someone else. I think. Robin, yes, please come search mom's house for her pictures. They're there somewhere. And thank you, Jill. Good luck for my house. Thank you. And double prints. Yes. Oh yes, risky business glasses. Those what those look like, Mom. That's true. Hi, Lori. Welcome. I'm glad you got our prizes this week. That's not Lisa Frank.
Oh, it's Laurel Birch. Okay.
Yes.
That's who I
Hold
used
on.
to get. A bunch of
Let me
Laurel
show you Lisa Frank. Mom, these are Lisa Frank.
Oh, okay.
This was like on our Trapper Keepers in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah. The bright colors. And that's exactly what that postcard reminded me of. It looks like a Lisa Frank one.
Probably isn't.
Mhm.
Okay, now for the big finale.
Your t-shirt. Oh, is it long sleeved?
No,
Oh,
totally cats. But see,
well,
this
that's cute.
they didn't do this in the Lisa Frank colors then.
No,
I
but it
mean,
is bright. It does look 90s, like day glow.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. What does it say about it? Totally tubular tea. Totally tubular tea, whatever that means.
Okay, so that means 90s. Totally tubular is something people said in the 90s, Mom.
Okay.
So,
Like what's her name? Valley Girl? Was that
like a
name?
Valley Girl.
You know, the Valley Girl
I
show?
think the movie Valley Girl came out in the 80s,
Okay.
but it's like from Earth Girls Are Easy, which also came out in the 80s. It's like a compliment number for as long as I can.
Oh, yeah.
Right now I'm a freshman in my 4th year at UCLA.
Oh, what's
So
the name?
I'm a veterinarian.
The girl, with the pink. She was
Clueless.
90s.
Clueless.
Yes, Clueless.
Mhm.
And the other girl, blonde.
Legally Blonde. That was 2004,
Okay, Legally Blonde.
2003, 2004. Because I was at BYU when that movie came out, I think.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
It was a good box this month.
yeah, that was a big box. Yeah, everything's usable. So
Mhm.
yeah, and
Yes,
it's-
Jill, Lisa Frank fuzzy posters, and they glow in a black light sometimes.
oh, yeah. This feels like it has a squeak toy in it, but it's not. I
Weird.
can feel a thing in it,
Hey,
but
Dave, can you turn that down a little bit? I know, thank you. It got really loud for a
maybe
second.
it's just a crinkle toy then. You hear the crinkle?
Yeah, I'm surprised your cat's not in there.
I know.
She's always in there when you go to open it. Is it nap time for Coco?
I think she's in my room in the thing in there.
Okay.
Anyway, So that's all of that.
And I don't really have a lot to talk about just because I'm in school mode.
I don't got no more stuff.
No, me neither.
So do you like all your classes at school then?
A couple I struggle with. I see a lot of freshmen in my day. And well, here's the deal. They made it through 8 years of schooling. Well, 9 if they went to kindergarten, where it didn't matter if they got an F. It didn't matter if they goofed off. They moved on no matter what. So now they are in high school and they don't know how to act because they made it through 9 years of their schooling with being able to do whatever they wanted. And so now I'm having to retrain a lot of them. And my 4th hour classes on my A day and my B day, they try my patience because they're trying to be goofy. And I'm like, look, this is high school now. You have to be responsible for yourself. I'm not just going to give you an A and we're not just going to move you on. If you fail this year, you come back next year. I'm like, look around you. We have some sophomores in here. We have some juniors and we have some seniors because they have failed. You don't want to do this again. So do your work. So I'm hoping it gets better as the time goes on because we've had that discussion. They have to be responsible for themselves.
And they don't realize in high school, especially freshmen, that even their freshmen, if they get up to the junior and all of a sudden realize how important it is and that they want to go on to college, they don't realize that college looks at all 4 years. And if you've had to take math 2 times to pass it, you're gonna have a little bit harder trouble getting into a good college because there's so many kids out there with like BYU. I mean, this is just how it's always been. There's like 10,000 freshmen that apply and they only can take 2,000 or 3,000. So, they're going to pick the straight A students first, so it's just,
and if they don't have the credits, they can't graduate. They have to have a certain amount of math classes they've passed, a certain amount of English. And if they just goof off, they're not going to graduate. And some of them don't care, which that's up to them. But I mean, they need to do their work. I don't know.
Well, I do remember when I was in high school, we had to take 4 years of English. I don't know if they still require that, do they?
That's a really good question. I don't know.
No, we had to take 2 years of math, 2 years of science, and 2 years of math, science, and what's the other? History. Then we had to take 4 years of PE, which they don't even have anymore.
Yeah, they do.
Not 4 years of it.
PE. Oh, but kids take PE.
Yeah, but I meant we took it every year from freshman through senior, and then 4 years of English. So my senior year, I had enough credits to graduate, but I had to take that senior English and the PE. So my other class I took crafts. They let me, because I was a majorette, we got to count that as one of our classes. We practiced with the band. I had study hall and one other, because we took 6 classes, I think it was. But, and nowadays, like you said, a lot of them aren't even going to have those credits, and it's much easier, I think, because they're not required to take so many, stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing something new this year with our kids too that they haven't done in the past. We're doing a class called student development. It's 40 minutes and it's every day. So I have kids I see on A day and B day, they alternate for my other classes, but student development, I have the same kids. And it's a mix of freshman through senior. And it's kind of like a study hall, but we've kind of posed it as the kids to look at it like their prep time. It's their time to make sure they have what they need for every class for every day. So, and then we also will be doing, that's going to be our parent teacher conferences, is the student development students. So we're kind of responsible to help them keep their grades up. We're hoping that with a lot of our kids, it'll help them be a little more responsible. We'll see. I mean, my student development class is pretty good. I don't have any big issues. So one of my students, she wrote down her goal for the school year was to graduate with all A's and be the valedictorian. So that bodes well for her. I mean, she hasn't had any homework any day, but she just read a book because she's on top of everything. But
Oh,
Starting
yeah.
next week, I'm going to print off their grades every Monday morning, and I'm going to have a little individual conference with each student and say, what are we working on this week? What grade can we bring up? You know, do you need to be working on anything? We'll see how that helps them. But none of my freshmen that I struggle with are in my student development class. I think I only have 2 kids that I see again later in the week for any other classes. The rest are all kids I do not have in a single class.
Oh, okay. So it's like a homeroom class where you
Kind of,
have
yeah. It's in
kids.
the middle of the day though. It's after second period. So they go to, and we have 80-minute blocks. So they have 2 classes. So they've been in school for like 3 hours by the time I see them for student development. And then we have another 80-minute block and then lunch and then the last block of the day. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, kind of like homeroom. We do the announcements in there. That's when we do the pledge and everything. Yeah.
They'll do the Pledge of Allegiance?
Mhm.
Oh,
And
okay.
the New Mexico, they do a pledge of allegiance and they say, I salute the flag of the state of New Mexico. And there's a little pledge that goes with that one too. So they do both.
Oh.
Yes, they go from this for the pledge of allegiance to the flag for New Mexico. They put their hand out like this to kind of gesture to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a New Mexico thing. We didn't do that in Idaho.
No.
I don't think we did that in Utah either. We did the pledge, but not.
Yeah, they didn't do it. No, I don't think they do it in Utah.
No.
Do that in Montana.
Yeah, I don't know if Utah has a pledge like for their state flag. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
New Mexico is the first state I've lived in that has had that. So
Yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we had songs, for Montana, that we had.
Oh yeah, they have a state song. Yeah.
State songs. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but that was in grade school. In high school, we just had to learn the songs for the like basketball games
Like
and
the fight songs.
the fight songs and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. Lori said she got her things weeks ago, by the way. She got her prizes from us. I said, I'm glad she got them. She
Yeah, I
forgot to
thought-
post them. She
Oh,
posted
okay.
them this week. Yes, Lori, freshmen in last block are a special sort. Yes, they are. And graduation requirements vary state by state.
Yeah.
So, and Lori says in Indiana, your major ed involvement would have counted as your PE, so would band or sports involved and JROTC.
Yeah, I sort of say my senior year, they let us count being a majorette as
Mhm.
being my PE class. That was my PE class.
Okay.
And it was the last class of the day because then we went on. We stayed longer than the class because we were marching
Practicing,
around.
right? Yep.
Oh, I look back and I think I really feel sorry for the homes that were around the high school, because we marched up and down those streets from about 3 o'clock till about 5 o'clock every day with the marching band, and we were twirling and stuff so that they could get in sync, and we had a
Mhm.
very good marching band. Yeah. So
Sure, all
but
the moms got used to hearing you because the dads
I-
were probably all at work.
yeah, because that was the
So
mom.
fun.
Yeah, not a lot of moms worked. So
Mhm.
mine did. So
Jill
yeah.
said Texas has a pledge too. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like I had roommates from Texas, lots of roommates from
Oh, I
Texas.
remember that's where your best friend was from, Texas.
Yep. And now she lives in Rock Springs.
Yep, in Wyoming.
Yep. And yeah, her sister.
Yeah, where does she live? Is
Sister,
she still in Rock Springs too?
uh,
I'm trying
Lindsay
to
is still in Rock Springs. Lindsay.
Lindsay, but her sister,
Andrea.
Andrea,
Um,
and
I don't know where Andrea, she may be back in Texas. I think Andrea and Jay and Amy are all back in Texas, all the siblings, except for I think Lindsay is the only one that's in Rock Springs. And then Barbara, my other roommate from Texas, lives in Canada.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
But she went back to Texas for a while.
I think she did, yeah. And then I had a roommate named Jennifer who was also from Texas. My first year before I lived with Lindsay, I had another roommate from Texas. I had a lot of roommates from Texas. I mean,
You had a roommate from Japan? Your first roommate?
Taiwan. Oh, yes. My first roommate was from Japan. I had a roommate from Taiwan. I had a roommate from Mongolia in college. And then the rest were all American.
And
Yeah.
then you were in the apartment in Rock Springs. You guys, it was on campus, but it was
Yeah, I live with the other,
and
other
that was,
theater friends.
were three of
Wow.
you from Montana?
Mhm.
You and, yeah, so from
Well,
Helen?
actually, in our department, there was 4 of us because Ben was there too, but he wasn't a roommate.
No, but he was on in that,
He was from Helena too, because we had Laurie, Lorna, me, and Ben all from Helena.
I loved the way Rock Springs was set up, the college, because remember the school was right across. You just walked out and walked
down the hill.
across the street.
Yeah.
There was where you lived, you
Yeah.
know.
We didn't
So,
even cross the street. We just walked down the hill.
yeah, down, yeah.
The college was here. We walked up the
And
hill.
everything was inside.
Mhm.
Remember and see, I had been from Montana, University of Montana. All the classes were separate. I mean, we had to go from
The
one building
buildings.
to
Mhm.
another. Yeah. And yours were all in one building and with a long, it was like,
College was.
yeah, the college.
But the dorms, when you walked up the hill, you had the dorms that were the like like 2 roommates, or they shared the bathroom, with 4.
Right.
And then across that, we had 3 buildings that were apartments, that were little apartments that you had your kitchen and stuff. That was my second year. That's what I was in. My first year, I was in the regular dorms, and then I had my roommate from Japan.
Yes. She was nice, sweet, but
she was cute.
Yeah, she was cute.
Her name was Momoko.
She's the one that introduced you to Mambas, wasn't she?
Mamba.
She brought some candy back from when she went
My
home.
roommate from Taiwan in Utah brought me back Haichu.
Haichu, okay. I just remember, yeah, one of those was from there.
And Haichu from Japan are better than the American Haichu.
I'm sure.
They were fresher. They were fresher than the ones we get here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They were so good.
But anyway. Well, I have nothing else to ramble on about.
I'm just going
to maybe she got outside. All right.
Catch up on one more comment. Sorry. Oh, Jill said they may not have done what we do with our pledge. And Lori said we don't have the Pledge of Allegiance every day, but we do have a 30-minute block at our school called Approaches to Learning that sounds like our class. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, really, it's a glorified study hall. But my job is to help guide the kids. And I told the kids we're going to do some note-taking lessons. We're going to do some lessons on study skills, because the whole point of that class is to help them succeed. And my job is to help do what I can with them.
Right.
Yep.
And we just had homeroom first thing in the day, morning in the day. Did you have homerooms? That's where you went the first thing in the morning. We stayed 15 minutes. They did all the
announcements. Yeah.
Most of the kids, I don't think any of them were in any of my classes.
In middle school, I had homeroom, but I didn't in high school. At Helena High, we didn't have homeroom that I remember.
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
We had the same homeroom every single year. So for 4 years, I was with the same homeroom kids for 4 years.
And the same teacher?
Same teacher. Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That seems weird.
Yeah, I know it seems weird now, but teachers lasted longer then or something. I don't know. Teachers. I remember the history teacher, my gosh, she was as old as dirt, and she had been with Missoula for like 28 years, been the history teacher there. So
wow.
Yeah.
Teachers don't usually stay in the same district as long anymore.
No, they don't. But, and I mean, like I always tell people like I said, nobody in my homeroom, and we had 30 kids in there. I think only one person maybe was in a class every year, but we had 727 students, seniors that graduated. So, I mean, you only have 6 classes a day times 3, you might see 180 kids, but a lot of them were the same kids that were in all my classes, because my friends, we tried to take because you get the year before we got to pick out our classes. We tried to finagle classes together, you do. But yeah.
Oh, Lori said their approach to learning class also functions similar to houses in Harry Potter with competitions and such. That's fun.
You could have competition, so no.
We could, but we've got
because you have such an age variety. If you have freshmen, seniors.
That, and there's so many of us. I mean, every teacher has one, including like PE and band and choir. So there's probably 35 ish,
Oh, yeah.
classes. That would be hard to do the competitions, but it would be fun
Yeah.
if we could figure it out.
Yeah. So, yeah, teaching high school is different than teaching junior high, isn't it?
It is, but they still like silly things. I'm learning that. I told on Thursday or Wednesday in my student development class, nobody had homework because, it's only the second week of school. And all I did was tell them like dad jokes and stupid riddles all class long. And some of the kids laughed. Some of the kids looked at me like I was stupid, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm not here to impress a 16-year-old.
Right. And the thing is, you've got freshmen and sophomore, but freshmen. So they're fresh out of grade school. They're still,
school, yeah.
So,
But anyway, all right, guys. Hopefully next time.
2 weeks is,
Well, today is the 12th, so 2 weeks
28th.
is the 26th.
Okay, 26th. Okay. And you
It'll
will
be the week before we close.
right. So it should be all right. Yes. Okay.
And it's the week before Memorial Day weekend. So hopefully we don't have any conflicts that way.
Memorial Day weekend.
The 26th and 27th and 28th?
No, never mind.
Okay, yeah,
No, it's
that's what I thought.
September. So it's the
No,
first
yeah.
weekend in September.
Or not Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Labor Day.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
we'll see you guys in 2 weeks on the 26th. I
At
think
7
probably
o'clock. You guys,
keep it-
let us know. Do you guys like the 7 o'clock? Do you like the nighttime one better than the morning one? I do myself. What about you, Amber?
Yeah, I like that I can sleep in on Saturday mornings a little more.
Right, and I'm not rushed to take my shower, and
Mhm.
if I get things that I have to do during the day, so yeah.
Yeah, I
So,
kind of like it too.
Yeah.
So we'll see if we keep doing it this way. But all
Okay,
right, guys, make
everyone for
sure that
watching.
you give us a big like. Subscribe if
haven't
you're not subscribed.
Make
Oh,
a
Jill has a
comment down
joke.
below.
Why didn't the bear want dessert?
Why didn't the bear want dessert? I don't know that one at all.
He was stuffed.
Oh,
That's a good one. I like that one.
cute. That's cute.
I told my students one, and it was all predicated on the fact that they knew who Beyonce was and who Jay-Z was, because Jay-Z and Beyonce are married. Okay.
I wouldn't guess.
Have you heard of Beyonce though?
Yes,
Okay.
but
So
not the guy.
Jay-Z is her husband. He's also a singer. But I had told him this joke of what did Jay-Z call his wife before she was his wife? Fiance.
Right. Beyonce.
She was his fiance, but Beyonce fiance, it's funny. Lori said, what do you call a pile of cats? What do you call a pile of cats? Well, I know what you call a cat rolled up in tortilla, a burrito. A meowton. I like that one.
That's cute. I like that one.
I
I
like
will
that one.
remember
That's
these.
funny. No, but
I
they'll
will-
be in the live chat if you ever go back and look at it.
Yeah. Oh, and you guys.
Thank you for sharing your jokes.
Yes, and please leave comments below. We never get any comments below because
We
we're
do it
live.
once in a while, but yeah, leave us a comment below. Make sure you like us. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and share us with your friends.
That's right.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
The 26th. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a good
guys.